If I gave you £100 every single month starting today, would that change your future? I think most people would say no. They'd say it's not enough, or what's the point? But here's the truth, hardly anyone understands. £100 a month done properly can completely change your financial future. Not through hype, not through crypto meme coins, not through get rich quick schemes, but through consistency, time, and a system that actually works. And today I'm going to show you exactly how, in simple English, step by step, why £100 is more powerful than you think. Most people think investing is only for people with money, but investing doesn't start with money. It starts with behavior. £100 a month is £1,200 a year. That doesn't sound life-changing until you stretch time. 10 years equals 12,000, 20 years equals 24,000, 30 years, 36,000. That's just what you put in. Now here's what most people don't know, what we weren't taught at school. If you invest that £100 per month and earn around 10% a year, which is the long-term average of the global stock market, that 36,000 could turn into £226,000. Same amount of money put in, same person, different strategy. That's the power of compounding. And most people never experience it because they gave up too early. Let me give you a personal example of why these numbers mean so much to me. Me and my wife have been investing £100 a month into a stocks and shares ISA for our daughters since they were both 10. And if they continue to invest £100 every single month when they start working, by the time they're 40, they'll have 226k. But if the penny drops and they realise just how important investing actually is, they could double that to £200 a month. Then you're talking over 400k by the time they are 40. If you're up for long-term investing, hit subscribe so we can build wealth together. Why most people fail at investing? Here's the brutal truth. Most people don't fail because they pick the wrong investment. They fail because they stop too early. They panic, they chase hype, or they never start at all. They wait for the perfect time, but the perfect time doesn't exist. What does exist is consistency, and that's where £100 a month becomes powerful. Now I'm speaking from experience when it comes to failing at investing, like the fact that I lost our life savings chasing quick easy money in the stock market back in 2011. This was because I had no financial education. I was too emotional and I was listening pretty much to the lads at work. If you want to avoid this type of mistake, see below for a recent video. This will give you some of my biggest mistakes over the last 24 years as an investor, so you can avoid them. The 3 ways to invest and which one actually works. There are 3 main ways to invest for beginners, in my humble opinion. 1 is property. This is brilliant long-term, a brilliant long-term wealth builder, but let's be honest, £100 a month isn't getting you very far. Property investing is something I've been doing since I was 19, and to be honest, it isn't easy for various reasons. 2, investing in yourself. This is massively underrated. If you invest £1,000 into a skill that increases your income by even £300 a month, that beats almost any stock market return. Learning a new skill, getting qualified, or increasing your earning power is one of the highest ROI moves you can make. I'm again speaking from experience here, because back in 2010, I went back to college to get some more engineering qualifications. 2 years later, my income actually doubled. 3, the stock market. This is where you go with £100 a month, again, in my opinion. It's accessible, it's scalable, and it's proven. It's where most people, most investors build wealth. So that's where we're going to focus. Before we go any further, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't me giving out financial advice. How the stock market actually works. When you invest in the stock market, you're not gambling. You're buying ownership in real companies. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Unilever, Tesco. And when those companies grow, you grow with them. The trick is not trying to guess which one will win. It's owning all of them. That's where index funds come in. And if you want more info, like what index funds actually are in more detail, how to buy, what to buy, see below for a recent playlist. The power of the S&P 500. The S&P 500 tracks the 500 biggest companies in the US. Historically, it's returned around 10% per year. Some years it's up, some years it's down. This is a big one to understand, because most novice investors, beginners, will struggle to stay invested in the down years. But over decades, it trends up. This is a point I drive home in my school community. Building wealth with investing is about patience, discipline, and thinking long term. If you can invest long term, you build wealth. Simple as that. And if you need help and support with anything relating to investing, you can join my investing community on Skool. And the link again is below in the description. The S&P 500 is probably the most popular index in the world. It's simple to understand, basically the top 500 companies in the US, and get you high returns. This has been the case for well over 100 years. That's why it's often called the backbone of long-term investing. You're not betting, again, on one company, you're betting on global progress. The most important decision, your account type. This is where most people mess up. In the UK, you probably want to use a stocks and shares ISA, in my humble opinion. Not because it sounds fancy, but because there are no tax on gains, no tax on dividends, no capital gains tax. If your £100 a month turns into 200,000, you keep every single pound. That can be the difference between average and wealthy. And I want you to really understand this info so you can build wealth and you can get the financial security many of us are pushing for. Where to invest? Here's a simple, realistic example. With £100 per month, you could go 50% global index fund, then 30% SP 500 and 20% in the UK market, which would be the FTSE 100. This gives you global exposure, US growth, UK value. Balanced, boring, but very effective. And yes, boring is good. If you want specific examples of what index funds to buy, see below for yet another video in the description. But what about individual stocks? You can buy individual companies, and platforms like Trading 212 let you buy fractional shares. But here's a common rule. Many investors, 80% boring, 20% fun, so that would be 80% index funds, 20% stocks. Just be careful. If you don't research, if you don't understand the individual stocks you buy, you're not sure when to sell, how long to hold on for, I would probably keep away from individual stocks, individual companies, and stick to low-cost index funds. But on the positive side, if you do put the work in and focus on financial education, you can invest with individual stock and do really well. Since late 2023, I've went from 15,000 in my SIP to over 100,000 by investing into companies like Tesla, Robinhood, Coinbase, and a few others. This isn't me giving you advice. Again, I'm just trying to pass on my investing experience. The most underrated investment, you. Now here's the part most people skip. I touched on it earlier. If you invest £100 a month and also invest in yourself, courses, skills, certifications, side hustles, like what I'm doing here on YouTube, and that increases your income by like £200 or even £300 per month, that's game changing because now you're investing more every single month. And compounding loves consistency. Remember when I mentioned my daughters earlier, they could invest £100 a month on average for 30 years and get £226,000 at 40. Or they could double their monthly investment and end up with £452,000. This shows the power of long-term investing and how important compound interest is. Please, if you don't fully understand compound interest, pause the video, Google it, write it down and learn it, because this understanding will be a game changer. If I understood this, I would have invested in a low-cost index fund from 18 to now. If I invested £500 a month for 24 years, that would have meant £590,000 at 42, a huge amount. The big truth. Most people won't do this. They'll wait, they'll overthink, they'll say, I'll start next year. But wealth isn't built in a moment. It's built quietly, boringly, consistently. £100 a month won't make you rich overnight, but it can absolutely change your life. I'm really hoping it can have a positive impact on my daughters' lives, and if they are financially secure in their early 40s without doing much work. Summary. This is a video for you, and it's also for my two daughters, who are literally everything to me and my wife Katie. You don't need to be special. You don't need to be lucky. You just need to start, because one day you'll look back and realise that that £100 decision, that's where everything changed, everything started. But what after all that, you're not sure what to invest into first? Well, if you see below, I've done another video on how to invest in the right order.